Hi everybody. This is a try two from trying to do a video. I apologize for not doing vlogs earlier. I've been kind of doing some me time and maybe recharging a little bit. Still again been dealing with my girlfriend and having her around the house. And also the week of babysitting kids for Sturgis Week has officially begun. I don't know if today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Okay, just want to make sure. It is 4 p.m. and it's a pretty big shimmering day here in Minot, North Dakota, but it does not so shimmering right now. I don't know what to say exactly. I'm kind of in the sunroom right now, kind of trying to deal with some certain emotions that have been building up for the past 5 days, and there's quite a thickness to them, and I don't really have anyone to talk to about it. I thought about talking to Talara or to Pam, and I got pimples growing right here. I hate pimples so much. It's probably all due to the stress I've been dealing with. Again. What?
The high.
How about I'm not done yet?
May I have a snack?
An apple, if there's any. Okay?
Applesauce?
There is no apples. Well, go ahead, but make sure you put the spoon in the sink. That was my niece. She wanted a snack. I really don't want to deal with kids right now, so I'm trying to have some alone time for once. I guess I'm still shaken up by the argument that happened quite recently. I might do a video later of that today as well to kind of catch up on all the videos I've been missing. And I'm also shooken up at the fact that my girlfriend is moving to Virginia perhaps sooner than expected, so I'm not sure how I'm not going to get emotional about it right now. Suck it in. Okay. She was possible for her to move to Virginia here sooner. And he's also, apparently the friend that's been talking to him about this is thinking about there might be a faster way of Sage getting over there, but he wouldn't tell. And the only ways to travel fast anywhere is by plane or by the Greyhound, I guess. The Amtrak is okay, but it's a bit more cheaper, but it just takes longer to get anywhere. So pretty much the only faster way is a jet plane or an airplane. Now, granted, if those are the different things or the same things, I don't care. It's just that the farthest I've ever traveled is by plane. It's a bit more of anxiety than expected, but it does get you somewhere faster within a few hours. Better by car, Amtrak, and Greyhound. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not sure why this friend of his is not telling Sage so Sage can tell me and ease a bit of the troubles. Now, granted, I think Sage is picking up on my sad vibes of her leaving, but I'm trying to keep it at bay till I get to talk to Kathy. I don't really care about telling it to the cousin and her boyfriend right now because it's none of their business. I'm just thinking rationally that this is a good decision to make for us and for her sake. It's mostly for her. And since clearly about 90% of the family have issues with her, except for Kathy, but apparently Kathy still has some issues with her too. Everyone thinks she's a distraction, lazy, making excuses, a liar, a big mouth. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I feel like it's disrespectful, it's insensitive, rude, and it just feels those three things: rude, insensitive, and disrespectful. And of course, Casey's been the only one that apologized, and I think a bit of James, which There still feels a barrier in the house. Casey wanted to do a cleansing for the lunar eclipse yesterday, and no lunar eclipse happened. She wanted to. Supposedly, a lunar eclipse is supposed to help clean all the negative energy out of the house, supposedly to help clear out all the ghosts that are in her house. But I haven't really spotted anything, just odd occurrences. And James keeps saying, "Oh, they're getting mad. They're getting mad." And I'm like, okay. I'll take your word for it, but I'm not going to take it really seriously. Because I don't think. Usually, I would understand if there's one. Usually there is some in some of these old houses, and this is a really old house. Specifically, if it has that thing in there, and it has this old brick and the red ass door, the door to the garage, and these huge ass windows right here. But I think the rest of it is due to our negative energy. They don't realize, I don't think Casey thought of this, that all our negative energy, all the negative energy from the past owners can build up and manifest into something that may sound and feel like a ghost, but it's actually not. And of course, since Casey hasn't done any of the cleaning, from what I can see here, this house is a mess. Because there's paperwork everywhere. This place hasn't been vacuumed or dusted. And supposedly, according to Casey, in order for this lunar eclipse thing to work, and for all the negative energy to be cleaned out, one is supposed to clean their whole house really, really well. Dusting, windows, garbage, trash, everything. And I'm the one that motivated the two girls and me to start cleaning, not Casey. All of a sudden, as soon as we started cleaning, Casey and James started cleaning. And of course, Sage didn't really do nothing except for moving her stuff out of the way, which kind of saddened me a little bit, but she was not taught anything about cleaning or helping around the house. Her mother thought it would be too much pressure for her, which is understandable, but that I don't think that would really much help in a relationship between roommates or in a relationship particularly. But Sage says she doesn't mind helping out or anything, but I think it's just a matter of getting the effort to get up and do it, which I don't know how to talk to her about that either. There's already been some issues that I'm seeing between us. I guess might be too personal to say here on YouTube. But I feel like there's a strain now between us, and it feels like I'm being, I guess you could say I'm putting the strain between us and pushing her a bit further away. And like the song Moon Dust, bury my love for her. Okay, battery's gonna die here pretty soon. So yeah, I'm pretty saddened about that, and I don't really have a whole lot of people to talk to, so I'll see if I can talk to Talara about all this. I have a feeling I won't be able to talk to Kathy either. So I think I'm just adding to the energy that's in the house, as well as Casey and Steve, and from Fancy and from Sage, and from the girls. I don't think dogs can give off energy either, so tiny bit maybe, but that's not much. So I'm also thinking about contacting maybe some YouTubers to see if they can offer me some relationship advice, because I've known some YouTubers that are in pretty good relationships, and they've both gone through ups and downs in their own relationship and have lived quite successfully for a long time. So wish me luck on that. I'm not really good with this whole love thing. It's still a little weird, and I've noticed another one is when Sage tried to wrap her arms around me while I was on the bed. I literally flinched and felt really nervous. It just reminded me of a certain moment that my uncle, I think, attempted to do, and I didn't like it. And I haven't said anything because I don't know if it was. I felt like a sexual harassment is all I can say. And I didn't like it. It made me feel really uncomfortable. So I'm just really apprehensive when other people touch me that way. So, all right, that'll be it for now. My phone's heating up, and the battery's gonna die. So, thank y'all for listening. Hope y'all are having a nice summer. I'm not really. I'm having some decent moments that I'm managing to snatch by myself and making them worth living for. So yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Love you.